Welcome to May 21st, 1982. I'm Dr. Mark Atala, and I'm a cognitive scientist who does research and teaches a university-level class on time travel. Today we're going to watch Steve Martin write lyrics to the Tonight Show theme. Now, the Tonight Show from May 21st was a conundrum of billing because they only had two guests that night, Sylvester Stallone and Steve Martin. At the time, Stallone was the bigger star, so he got to go on first and got top billing. He came out with his son to plug the movie Rocky III, which was opening the following weekend. And maybe you've seen it before. It features Mr. T as the boxer Clubber Lang. Now, the movie was a good matchup because both Stallone and Mr. T are 5'10", and most heavyweight boxers are actually much taller. Muhammad Ali was 6'3", and George Foreman, for example, is 6'4". Steve Martin was there to promote his new movie, Dead Men Don't Wear Plaid, which was shot in black and white, and it intercut 19 different 1940s films into an entirely new story. Now, the film had come out of a lunch that Steve Martin had with Carl Reiner, where they talked about using a clip from an old movie, and then they thought, well, let's just cut a whole bunch of old movies together and make it into a new film. What they shot was a parody, both a parody and an homage to the film noir movies. And they were able to include Humphrey Bogart, Cary Grant, Ingrid Bergman, Joan Crawford, and many other actors from the 1940s. Now, Martin came out with a brilliant money-making idea on The Tonight Show, which was adding lyrics to the Tonight Show theme, which is known as Johnny's theme. Now, the song was played at the beginning of every show from 1962 to 1992, and it originated as a song called Toot Sweet, which Paul Anka wrote and recorded in 1959. Carson wanted a theme song for the show, and he had worked with Paul Anka in England in 1961 on a television show called An Evening with Paul Anka. So they knew each other, and they met up again the next year, and Carson's manager told Paul Anka that he wanted a theme, so he sent one over. He created a new arrangement of the song Toot Sweet, and he sent the demo over to Carson and Ed McMahon, and Ed McMahon said that the song was magic. Now, the original Tonight Show band leader, Skitch Henderson, didn't want to use a, quote, song written by a 20-year-old kid, and that's actually Paul Anka there. He was 20 years old in 1961. Anka offered to let Johnny Carson write lyrics to the song, which were never used, so that Johnny Carson could get a songwriter's credit and get royalties each time the song was played. Now, Carson thought that was a great idea, and so both of them made about $200,000 per year apiece from that song being played at the beginning of the show. As an epilogue, Dead Men Don't Wear Plaid was a hit. It cost $9 million and it made $18 million at the box office, and Martin followed it the next year with The Man with Two Brains. Rocky III was a bigger hit. It cost $17 million and made $125 million. Doc Severinsen, who was the Tonight Show band leader starting in 1967, he recorded Johnny's theme for an album in 1986. It was nominated for a Grammy, but it lost to the theme from the movie Top Gun. Paul Anka estimated that the song has been played 1.4 million times, but only once with Steve Martin's lyrics. Please like and subscribe. And if you'd like to experience the past in real time, then buy my book, Budget Time Travel. Also, visit us online for more videos and immersive time travel media at budgettimetravel.com. Now, let's enjoy the cringe humor of hearing Steve Martin sing.
Okay, I forgot to ask you one thing. Has your picture officially opened yet around the country?
No, it's next Friday, the 28th.
Next Friday. Because the gentleman who's coming out picture, I think, officially opens today, does it not?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The picture is called Dead Men Don't Wear Plaid. And here's Steve Martin.
Look a little smug?
Yeah.
I got a fantastic idea.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's going to make me a lot of money.
Yeah.
I was sitting backstage and I was watching the show.
Right.
Good segment, by the way. And I said, how can this show be better? I said, they've got everything. They've got Johnny. They've got the Tonight Show theme song, which is great. But what's it missing? Lyrics. So I was sitting backstage and I wrote some lyrics
To our
for
theme song?
the Tonight
Oh,
Show
come on.
theme.
You did. That's nice.
And if this works, I know that Paul Anka wrote the theme song.
That's right.
And he gets a little check every time.
That's right.
Every time they play that.
Little taste goes to Paul. That's
So
right.
I figured he'll be anxious to split that with me.
Possibly.
So I can do the song for you. I'll do it like you would do it, and you could sing it to come out before the monologue. It'll be like a whole warm-up thing.
Actually sing.
You would sing it, and then you'd go into the monologue. And people would love you for it. So you want me to do this?
Could you give me an idea?
Welcome to the Tonight Show. We're gonna have a lot of fun. We've got music and laughter and Johnny Carson. There's Doc Severinsen. He's over there. And Tommy Newsom. He's good too. Hey, there's Freddie de Cordova. He's Lord of the Show. Hey, there's the audience. They clap when they hear any town. Hey! The end.
Might be something. Really might be something to consider.
I think it worked good.
Yeah, and I know your heart was in that.
Yeah.
Well. So.